breaking news that the salaried hourly employee prosecutor for the city of Inglewood by the name of Ian Griffin is trying to have me prosecuted by the Colorado Supreme Court Attorney Regulation Council for the unauthorized practice of law.
Welcome to the Dummy Kruger channel, everyone. Today's video takes us to Inglewood, Colorado, where we find Regan Benson attempting to obtain more information about a current investigation into her by the Colorado Supreme Court for the unauthorized practice of law. Benson has been quiet for a couple of weeks on YouTube up until recently because she was in the hospital dealing with kidney stones. Per my sources in Colorado, for the very first time in human history, it was found that those kidney stones were the actual victim during this hospital stay. That, and of course the nurses and doctors who were assuredly referred to as fucking dumbass stupid assholes. So Benson here received a notification that she is being investigated, so she goes down to the Civic Center to request some public information. That's where we'll be picking up our story today.
So this has to do with Shannon's case, and well, that's at least what he is claiming, I think. I'm not real sure. This process is very weird. I got a letter from the Attorney Regulation Council with a flash drive in it. I didn't get any explanation to what the actual complaint was, other than just that Ian Griffin, this prosecutor here in Inglewood, has filed for the Attorney Regulation Council to do an investigation on me for the unauthorized practice of law. And then on the second page of this letter from the Attorney Regulation Council was a flash drive that was taped to the piece of paper. No explanation, no nothing. I open the flash drive and there's some documents in there. Not documents, there's body cam footage. So I'm here to seek out some public information again on what exactly these videos and these corrupted files are that exist on this flash drive titled Regan Benson enters courtroom lobby. Regan Benson enters courtroom.
So Boomer Benson here apparently cannot access the flash drive she received, so she goes to the clerk's office to request the court videos and body camera videos that are purportedly on them. But before she can do that, she obviously has to get into an argument with the security staff.
Yeah, mind your business. You ain't gonna be starting shit with me. Oh, now we got two of them up here. Same two down at the bottom. Guys making your rounds? Yeah? You doing this because I'm here?
Yes and no.
Yes and no? What's the explanation to the yes part? You're making sure that I'm okay? And why would I not be okay?
I mean, there's a lot of people who aren't okay. I was just making sure you was okay.
Oh, you just assume everybody's not okay? And then you follow them around and do that kind of stuff?
I wasn't really following you around. I was just checking on you.
Okay. I appreciate your concern.
Yes, you're good, so.
I was good when I saw you downstairs. Did I look like I was struggling?
This security guard isn't the only one who appears to be concerned about Benson's well-being. The day prior to this, a police officer asks her this.
I don't give a f***. I don't want to meet you.
Hostile and you're
I'm a raging f***ing bitch when tyrants are on the scene.
Okay. Could I offer you the services of one of our mental health clinicians or any other resource? I'm asking you. I'll call one down here if you like.
Aren't you a fucking cutie pie?
Ma'am, I've had 2 encounters with you, and you've been
You
extremely
need to
hostile
go
and
sit
aggressive.
down with a fucking
rational.
psychiatrist
I'm
for
just
about
asking.
2 days straight. You
Okay.
fucking fool.
Please know that the offer stands, okay?
Yeah, go fuck yourself, O'Neill.
Regan, it seems there are multiple people concerned about your well-being. Not me, but other people who care. All right, back to the Civic Center.
Dude, I'm going to suggest in the future you probably just not say anything and smile and say, have a nice day.
I mean,
Fair enough? Fair enough?
a little bit, I'm my own man, so.
You're your own man, and you are paid by the taxpayers.
Yeah, give me some more money.
Yep, and you just want to keep fucking talking. Here we go. Give me some more money. Did you just say, give me some more money? Who's this man's supervisor? Is it you? Where's the supervisor for Allied today? Is that Denise? Denise with the gun? Here we go.
So Queen Karen goes to lodge a complaint about these security guards, then eventually makes her way to the clerk's office. It's no wonder she never seems to accomplish that much. Every time she enters a public building, a meltdown commences.
But there was body cam footage over at the police department from like 3 months ago on there. There were two files titled Regan Benson enters the courtroom lobby, couldn't open it. There's no application that exists to open the file. So that was called Regan Benson enters the courtroom lobby. And then there was another file titled Regan Benson enters the courtroom. Couldn't open that one. So my question is, I have to respond to this allegation with all of my fact finding. So I need to know how I get that video that exists, apparently, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, I don't know, from the day I was in the lobby downstairs. Well, I don't know. There's a specific date I think that I'm looking for. It's 3:30.
Let's go back to March 30th to see what Benson claims to have taken place that led to this investigation.
So we are clearing up a warrant. Well, we already cleared up the warrant. And we're here for a second appearance. And the city prosecutor got smart with me because essentially what he was trying to do was railroad Shannon. And I filled her in on what that process was going to entail. And he didn't like it. So he told me I had to leave. And I told him, no, I don't. And so he said he was going to go get the judge and came back like 15 minutes later with a piece of paper with her deal on it, which included extra fines and a suspended sentence if she agreed to probation with no new law violations. And if anybody knows what that means, that's code for we're keeping you in the system because we know you're going to get hemmed up with new law violations to include trespassing.
I'm certain there's a little more to the story here, but it does appear Benson may have advised this woman Shannon not to take this deal because it has probation attached to it. We'll see later on in the video where Regan actually says they were planning on going in to plead guilty, but that didn't happen, and now it seems to be headed to trial.
During court, that city prosecutor puts on the record with the judge that he would like her to take some action for the unauthorized practice of law that I was exercising. And she told him no, and that this court has no jurisdiction to do that, and that he would need to take that up with the Attorney Regulation Council, which I'd love to have that. I would love for the Attorney Regulation Council of the Supreme Court of Colorado to take me on for the unauthorized practice of law in the Municipal Court of Englewood, Colorado. Please, Ian Griffin, City Prosecutor, please do it. I dare you.
Well, you got your wish. All right, back to present day.
Do you want to do just fill out a second one too?
Sure. Okay, I'd appreciate that, thank you. I don't know what that guy's problem was, but he clearly had a problem with me. came out the doors to my right, shaking his head, rolling his eyes.
Just look at her here. She looked like she was ready to spring into an attack. Such anger, Karen. Calm down. So eventually she makes her records request for these videos she already has access to, but can't seem to open. After concluding her business with the clerk's office, surely she's just gonna leave like other well-adjusted adults, right?
Hey there, these bathrooms are open, right? Bathrooms are open? Okay. All right, you guys, hang tight. Hopefully nobody's gonna steal my phone. Hey, will you do me a favor while I go in the bathroom? Will you watch my phone? Oh, what do you know? Nobody stole my phone, but Allied Security came running when I came over here to go to the bathroom. I asked them to watch my phone for me. You think they were cordial about it? No, they were little f***s.
I've got some bad news for the Wicked Witch of Colorado. It's her responsibility to take care of her own belongings. Maybe she should have shut down her own live stream before contaminating yet another public restroom. Of course, that would lead to her losing all of her viewers before having yet another meltdown.
But you little f***ers can come out here and f*** with your cell phone and be rude to the public? So watch me turn all kinds of f***ing bitch on you f***ing punk-ass little f***ing ballless wonders. Oh, shit! Oh, shit, man! Whoa, bro! Whoa! Check it out! I'm out here on my f***ing smoke break f***ing around with my cell phone. And you better watch your f***ing foot around my dog, bitch. Yep. You don't like it, do you? You don't like it when the f***ing public exercises their first... You f***ing little c***er. Shut that f***ing door on me, huh? Huh? And go hide, you fat little f***.
She's not done quite yet as she waits for them to come back outside.
Coming back up for more? Shit, bro! This is harassment. No, what you f***ers were doing earlier was harassment. You don't like it, do ya? Who's the security now? Huh? The people. And tie your shoe, you f***ing dumbass. Your mama didn't teach you how to tie your f***ing shoe either.
Could I offer you the services of one of our mental health clinicians or any other resource?
He's just giggling like a jovial little girl up there.
Could I offer you the services of one of our mental health clinicians or any other resource?
These security guards are simply laughing at the antics of this grown woman losing her mind, and she cannot cope. So what are the ramifications for Shannon, the woman Crazy Pants McGee is allegedly helping?
So, yeah, this is interesting. So now, here's effectively what Ian the idiot that works for Inglewood. Ian the idiot at Inglewood.
Ian the panty bunch Inglewood.
Instead of settling Shannon's case like he had the opportunity to do,
He went running with the bitch bell ringing.
he came back and doubled down. So now she's got to get an attorney.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to cost the taxpayers
Yeah.
for trespassing. For trespassing. This shit pisses me off.
Yeah, how much money are they going to waste? I'll take it all the way to jury trial if I have to. I'll summon 300 character witnesses, and they got to find them all, summon them, subpoena them. Good luck finding them. They're on the river.
She came here with the intent to settle this
Case
case
is done.
and plead guilty to something
Whatever.
as long as it was in her benefit to clear the case, since she harmed no one. So now we got to go to trial. Shannon's got to go to trial
We'll do what we got to do.
because I can't give her legal advice.
Yeah, and you didn't.
I gave her process advice,
Just
and it
pay
pissed
attention to the
him off.
details, and that pissed him off because the details were was trying to screw me.
He
Yeah.
was trying to screw her on taking a deferred sentence. All I was doing was explaining process on what happens when you take a deferred sentence.
Stupid part is the
Process.
guy, I think he was doing the 20 days in jail possibly out there. Like that was gonna scare me. I've been to DOC. I get 20 days, whatever. It's a blink in the eye to me. Give a shit about your 20 days.
So now, seemingly thanks to Regan, if no other offers are made, this woman may be heading to trial that could result in a 20-day jail sentence. All because she asked this, quote, homeless advocate for some help. In regards to the investigation into Regan, during another portion of her live stream, she mentions that she may need to hire an attorney and those funds will be coming out of her nonprofit because she claims this happened during her, quote, advocacy. As for what's being alleged, I took this from a law firm in Colorado. The definition of practicing law is not clearly defined in Colorado, but a few examples help clarify what it means. Representing another person or business in court proceedings, offering legal advice concerning a case. I don't think the other two examples could apply here. As for a punishment, the committee investigating this could charge a person with contempt, which can lead to penalties including a fine of $2,000 or more and/or time spent in prison or jail. I'll be staying on top of this throughout because I find it quite interesting. Before we let Regan take us out, please consider subscribing, notifying, liking, and commenting below. Take it away, crazy.
Fucking idiot. I dare you. Do it, Ian. Do it. You fucking idiot. The salaried hourly employee prosecutor for the city of Inglewood by the name of Ian Griffin is trying to have me prosecuted by the Colorado Supreme Court Attorney Regulation Council for the unauthorized practice of law.
Well, well, well. How the turntables